Oh hey, how you been doing? Uh, you know, trying to chill. You know what I'm saying? Uh, we're going to get ready for Spooky Scary Saturday. Like we have been doing Spooky Scary Saturday since what? Since 6 months? Yeah, it's been a whole 6 months since we haven't done Spooky Scary Saturday. If y'all haven't watched Spooky Scary Saturday, my 2 videos that I've been doing Spooky Scary Saturday, you need to go back and watch it because this is the third time we. Sorry, this is the third time that we're doing Spooky Scary Saturday. Yeah, yeah, and it's been like what, almost a long time since I have been doing Spooky Scary Saturday, but hey, we back with it. I took a whole 6 months of taking a break of Spooky Scary Saturday, and for that whole month, I did not even receive a comment of y'all tell me what else scary animation videos, okay, animation videos should I watch? You know, and all that being, and yeah, so let's get ready for get ready for Spooky Scary Saturday. So Spooky Scary Saturday is every single Saturday that all of us has to get around together. We all come. Is every single Saturday. I'm sorry. Let me restart that. Spooky Scary Saturday is every single Saturday. All of us has to come around, watch scary or live action animation or live action scary videos to sent by you guys viewing the comments, and which y'all haven't even told me what scary animation video or live action video should I watch that is scary. So yeah, so we all get together, we all watch scary animation videos we sent by you guys viewing the comments, and if your video gets picked, you get a shout out. Who is in my? So sit back, relax, grab some snacks. Why won't you grab some Doritos, grab some fruit punch, or for dessert, grab some Tootsie Rolls for candy. That's your dessert if you want. Yeah. With all that being said, first video. So for the first video that we're gonna watch is Axe Murder Boyfriend. This was sent to us by our old friend that I haven't given a shout out to for a long time. Horror short animation. Yeah. So let's see what they got. I hope this is good. I do not know what this is about, but let's see. Whoa, my God.
When I broke up with my high school boyfriend, Dylan, he took it really hard. He spent about 2 weeks calling and texting me nonstop. He showed up at my house, at cheerleading practice, at the diner I went to with my friends.
This dude is a stalker!
It got really creepy and weird, and I remember having to threaten him with the police more than once.
Ooh.
After those first 2 weeks, he calmed down a bit. He was still talking about me, but I figured he was going through his healing process and would let it alone. We were graduating anyway. One place Dylan never came looking for me was my job. I babysat for a family down the street, and I guess he knew better than to scare the kids by ringing the bell and crying at the door.
What the?
After we had been split up for a month, I was babysitting overnight for the family while the parents were out of town for a wedding. I rarely did overnights, but every once in a while, it wasn't bad. The kids were really good, and there were only 2 of them. I had just started seeing another guy, too, and so this would give me some privacy to talk to him on the phone while the kids slept.
Okay.
His name was Matt. We had met at a local college open house about 10 days back. When the kids settled down to bed, I went around the house making sure everything was locked while I was gabbing away on the phone with Matt.
Okay, let's keep it secure.
This call was weird, though. His voice sounded really low. I could hardly hear him. I just finished turning on the porch light and double-checking the front door when I noticed that the back door was unlocked. Neither of the two kids nor I had been out there the entire evening. I told Matt about it, but he just laughed it off. He started teasing me about those movies where they say, "Oh, someone else is in the house." I tried not to think too much about it, but of course I couldn't help but worry that it had something to do
It has
with
to be
Dylan.
him. Has to be.
We hung up shortly after talking about it, which bummed me out a little bit, but he said he'd talk to me again soon. As soon as the call was over, though, I started to panic a little. He really put those thoughts of horror stories in my head. And as I began to settle in, I heard a knocking sound coming from somewhere in the house. I ran to the kitchen and grabbed a knife.
Yeah, good thinking.
And I wondered if Dylan really broke in. I decided to ease my mind and I would just call him to see if he answered. I dialed twice, but no answer. That's when I heard another noise, this time coming from the basement. I'd never been down there, so I was afraid to even open the door. I wouldn't even know where to go look. Then I heard scratching and a dragging noise. It sounded like something slowly dragging along the floor. It was heavy, whatever it was. I couldn't stop my mind from thinking 1,000 terrible thoughts.
Call the
all at
police!
once. I called Dylan a third time and he finally picked up. In the background, I could hear a party going on.
Why are you calling me?
Before I could answer, I heard footsteps on the
I
other
need
side
your
of the
help.
floor coming up the stairs. My voice was paralyzed and I could barely make out a gasp. I heard Dylan's voice on the other end of the phone.
Cindy, what's going on?
I couldn't think. All I knew is that it wasn't my ex playing tricks on me. Within seconds, the door flew open and I jumped back, dropping my cell phone. Standing there holding it was Matt. The last thing I heard was my ex on the phone, screaming my name.
Cindy. Cindy.
She should have called the police. Why did she left her phone there? Wow. Wow. So for the next animation that we're going to be watching is called New Year's Eve. I don't know how to spell that. Ball animation horror story. This was uploaded by Mary VO. We'll see how this video goes, and yeah, let's see.
What do we have here? The Lover's Ball was written in golden writing. However, there wasn't a name or address on it. Bemused by the invitation, I tore open the envelope to read the hidden contents within. Congratulations. You have been cordially invited to participate in the yearly festivities for our wonderful congregation. Below the message was the address for the event, and it was to start at 10 in the evening of New Year's Eve. In other words, tomorrow night. I felt bad and probably shouldn't have opened the invitation, but I didn't exactly have any plans for the holiday. Well, other than popping open some wine and drinking away the demons in my head. I walked back into my apartment and set the rest of the meal down. Then I thought of my deceased husband, Tristan. Tears welled up in my eyes. I shook my head to force the memories away. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to attend. I'll probably go insane sitting around here on the anniversary of his passing. Mom did say I should get out and meet someone again. I thought it over for a while before finally deciding to attend the masquerade ball. I then spent the rest of the night going through my closet, looking for a dress suitable for a high-class event. After a gruesome 3 hours, settled on the perfect one. A flowing blue dress, paired with heels, and the golden heart-shaped necklace that Tristan had given to me. I guess this will do, I said, inspecting myself in the mirror. Here goes nothing. On New Year's Eve, I arrived at the site right when the gates opened. I felt extremely out of place, sipping wine with my Venetian mask on, as couples danced and laughed in the incredibly luxurious ballroom. The string quartet was in full swing, and while I enjoyed the music, I still felt empty and nearly about to break. Tristan, I whispered to myself, shaking with despair and anger over his tragic death. I drank some more and noticed a few guests glancing over at me. This was stupid. I shouldn't have even bothered coming alone to something like this. And for whatever reason, I could feel an odd sense of dread emanating from the other partygoers. I set my glass down and turned to leave, but was stopped in my tracks. It can't be. Hey, Junebug, what's the rush? My husband chuckled as he placed a mask on his face. His build, his voice, his face was exactly how it was a year ago.
What?
Before I could process it all, he grabbed me by the hand and pulled me in for a tight embrace. Don't worry about what is impossible. Take the gifts given to you and don't question it. That would just ruin the fun of it all. I almost gave in to him, but I knew that this could not be Tristan. I pulled away from him. No, I saw you. I saw your body lowered into the ground. The crash. Who are you? My dear, relax. It's me, your love. You do love me, right? Of course I love you. But you died, Tristan. I just can't believe it's you. I'm sorry. I need to leave. I began to walk away from him, but was stopped by partygoers. An uncomfortable silence followed as the musicians stopped.
Move out my way!
I tried to move past them. How unfortunate. I hate to be so barbaric about all of this, but Tristan snapped his fingers, and two guests from the crowd grabbed me by the arms and forced me to my knees in front of him.
Why did you just move? If them guys was in front of me, you know what I would do? Them two guys was in front of me, and I told them to move out my way.
The crowd laughed as Tristan leaned over and placed his lips next to my ear. I can give you anything you desire. Gifts that are only given to those who willingly give their everything to me. Now, what will it be, my dear? Go to hell. That's the idea. Tristan grabbed my face and ran his fingers across my lips. I tried to resist, but as he stared into my eyes, I felt my strength leave my body and had become clouded.
Green.
Wait, why was I resisting in the first place? That was my husband. Tristan embraced me again as the crowd around us dispersed. Let us enjoy the party. I nodded, and we made our way to the dance floor. We danced, and I felt like I was dreaming. I wanted to feel his lips on me once more. I looked at him, eager to remove his mask. But then I saw that his emerald green eyes had turned blood red.
Whoa,
I
what?
Free from his embrace.
He's a vampire!
And ran for the nearest exit. When I turned around, all the guests around me were gone. All that was left was a beast with horns on its head. I asked him who he was.
I am whoever you want me to be, or rather your deepest, darkest desire. I know that you've had some really dark thoughts.
Oh, heck no!
To rescue.
It was true. I had been battling with depression. At times, I didn't want to continue and even considered ending it after tonight. I didn't want to live another year like this. I asked him what he wanted from me.
You see, my dear, on the night of the accident, it was you who was supposed to die. Your husband begged me to allow him to trade places with you. I'm giving you the chance to be reunited with him right now. Death cannot be in vain.
Oh my god!
From your lover. If you make a pact with me, I can guarantee you to be together for eternity. Of course, you would have to do
So he
the
traded
same.
his soul?
Tristan sacrificed his life for you. Therefore, he just
Oh my.
has to look around until your reunion. I will not fool you anymore tonight. Once you make a pact with me, it is irreversible. When the clock strikes midnight, you have to decide on whether you want to join Tristan or continue living this life without him. All you'd have to do is seal the deal with yours truly at midnight with a kiss.
Oh no.
I closed my eyes and took 3 deep breaths, something I learned in therapy for when I feel overwhelmed. I thought about it. I considered it. Now's not your time, June. I opened my eyes and Tristan stood in front of me. Huh? Tristan? It's not supposed to be your time either. This is all my fault. I want to be with you now. No, be patient. I will wait for you, my June.
Listen to him.
I have all the time in the world. You are stronger than you know. So I am begging you to live. He took a few steps closer. He leaned in and kissed me. I heard the bells, midnight, but I didn't want to leave his embrace.
So, I see you've made your decision. Unfortunately, it's midnight. You either join him or part ways.
I looked at Tristan once more and kissed him. An instant later, I woke up in my bed, confused, broken-hearted, but oddly enough, felt lighter. I am unsure if I saw the devil or my husband that night. Perhaps my
You
dream
probably
was
seen
fun.
both.
I still miss my husband and dream of him all the time. But when my time comes, it'll come. For now, I'm going to try to enjoy the life he gave me.
Wow. That was fire. That was fire. That was fire. I gotta say, bro, never trade your soul to the devil for. Guys, I ain't trading nobody my soul, but to God I will. Wow. Marley Mary V.O., you won that. You won that. That was crazy. So for this next video that we're going to be watching is called The Midnight Jog. And it's kind of different. It's kind of like, I don't know, like a live action something. This was sent to us by True Horn Story POV. Let's see what this is about, and let's get it. Okay. Stretching them legs out. Oh boy, oh my god. Alright. Take your time. Whoa! What? Bro, wait, bro, where did he go? There goes another one. Bro. Wait, what? Whoa! What the frick? My boy just ran backwards. He just ran back. Bruh. No. This dude. Oh my my god, I never seen a person ran backwards before. Like that. Never. Oh my god. Look. Who went backwards? Who in... Run. Yes, run. Whoa! Bro. Bruh. Hurry up. Close the door. Close the door. Bruh. What? This dude is... Go to... Oh my god. Please tell me that. This dude is... Oh. Wow. 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 That looked Wow. My boy was walking backwards. He didn't even get a... Okay, so for the last video that we're going to be watching is Trick or Treat story animation. This was sent to us. This was uploaded by Llama Arts, and yeah, Llama. It's been like a long time, bro. It's been like 6 months that I haven't talk about you. I watched one of your videos for like 6 months ago. Spooky Scary Saturday on that day. So yeah, so let's see what these guys got.
It was Halloween night of 2007, freshman year in high school, and I was with my friends, Ivan, Ryan, and Jesse.
Ooh.
We were all dressed as the Super Mario characters. I was Luigi since I was the second tallest. Ivan was Mario since he's short and buff. Not that Mario was buff. Jesse was Waluigi because he's freakishly tall and skinny, and Ryan was Wario because he's just really fat. So they were the perfect group costumes
that's
for
tough.
us.
Harsh.
We live in a very non-congested suburban neighborhood with a decent amount of space in between houses. On Halloween, that's the worst thing ever. Less bang for your buck. We were trick-or-treating for hours, way past dark, and eventually came the time when most trick-or-treaters were heading home. My feet started to hurt, and I had to constantly switch arms for holding the now 10-pound pillow sack of candy, but we planned on going until our bags were completely full. A lot of the houses by now weren't answering anymore. It was probably
People are going home.
time for giving candy to trick-or-treaters. Approaching our next house, we saw a purple bucket on the stoop, which was the best feeling ever. I was the one to get close enough to realize it was empty, which was the worst feeling ever. I turned around when I heard a knock at the window of the house.
Don't walk up
We
there.
all looked at the window.
Don't. He told me to come. Don't come.
Pull out. Wait.
Don't go in. Please. Oh God, don't go in.
And an older man, late 40s, already balding, stepped outside.
Yeah,
He
don't
told us
go
to
in.
come inside so he can get us some more candy. I said we could just wait out here. He
Right.
responded saying something along the lines of, "Nonsense, come on in, we'll get you your candy."
No.
Ivan
There's
stepped
someone
and
in there.
said,
Get,
"It's all
go!
right. Come on, Dan, let's go."
Yeah, right, let's go.
I told the guy to take care and apologized. He just stood there watching as we walked off, not saying anything. I
Oh
felt
my
bad,
God.
but at the same time, that guy seemed...
Guys, this is why parents always tell you don't talk to strangers. When a person, if you're going out on trick-or-treating by yourself, don't let a person tell you to come in. I have some candy in there. No, you stand out in the front porch. No, as a matter of fact, two things you can do. If a person tell you to come on in, one thing, tell them, if a person tell you to come on in, let me start over. If a person tell you to come on in, have candy in the house, don't go in the house. Don't. You don't know that person. You don't know who they are. Just tell them, I'm going to stand right here and wait for my candy. Option 2, you can tell the person, no, thanks, I'm going to go. Kids, listen to your parents. They're trying to keep you safe.
like a creeper, and I figured I just dodged a bullet not going in there. If the story ended there, it wouldn't be scary, so of course it didn't end there. We skipped a few of the guys' neighboring houses just to get further away and continued on with our business. We were walking down close to the nature preserve now, so there weren't many houses around us. At this point, we were now walking back closer to Jesse's house. I noticed Ryan had stopped walking, and I turned around to see what's up. He said he heard someone moving from behind the trees in the preserve. Now, this was before everyone's phones had flashlights, so we couldn't just go searching in the woods for someone.
Right.
Besides, we were just telling Ryan that it must have been a raccoon or something. You may think this is a bit of a cliche, but when things like this happen in real life, you always assume the more logical possibility. It's just natural. Why would we assume we were being followed? I had to put my arm around Ryan's shoulder and nudge him forward. A little ways down the street, me and Ivan picked up on the sound as well. When we all stopped, the sounds of the footsteps from beyond the trees stopped as well. Ivan yelled at the obvious stalker to go away, or we would beat him with him. I knew he was just bluffing, though. I could hear the nervousness in his voice. The snap of a twig from beyond the trees triggered a fight-or-flight response in all of us. Me, Jesse, and Ryan all ran for it. Ivan was at first charging to attack, but he followed after realizing he had all taken off.
Yeah.
We ran down the dark street, and we all noticed the sounds of at least 2 or 3 pairs of footsteps crushing the twigs and leaves in the woods. We banked it hard right down Jesse Street when it finally came up, and ran straight for his backyard, entering his house through the back door.
Right.
The first thing we did was peek out through his living room window. We couldn't see anyone. We all had to gather our thoughts and discuss what the hell just went down in his living room, when all of a sudden we heard Jesse's backyard gate slam shut. Jesse dove to turn off the lights.
No.
There was a click and a bang from down in the den. It was more than likely Jesse's back door.
It must be that same guy
We all
again. It
agreed
must
to go
have to
down
be.
armed with knives and face them. Jesse turned on his back door light, but there was nobody out there. Just then the front door...
You left the
we all screamed
front
and
door
got out.
unlocked.
Jesse's mom and sisters came rushing downstairs. They had just gotten home from their friend's little house party. We all rested assured knowing it was just them. Jesse explained what happened, but made it seem a lot less dramatic. Me and Ivan went home after that and called it a night.
Right.
At 12:30 a.m., I got a disturbing text message. It was from Jesse. It said, "It wasn't my mom." I texted back saying, "What?" He responded back quickly, saying, "It wasn't my mom in the backyard." My fingers slammed on the phone, responding back, "What do you mean?" There was a long pause before he finally told me that his mom and sisters said they never went in the backyard. I told him to immediately check the backyard from his upper deck.
No.
He had already done just that.
Okay. Upper deck.
He also told his mom everything, and she had already called the police.
Good.
They didn't find anyone back there, but Jesse did mention the guy who invited us in while trick-or-treating. Nothing ever became of that, and nothing ever happened at Jesse's house again after that one Halloween night.
Well, it's already past Halloween, so wow, that was crazy. That was crazy. Well, all right, you guys, that's all we have for today. But yeah, that I'm gonna give y'all an 8 out of 10. That was kind of freaking scary, bro. The second animation, that was crazy, bro. The third one, it was scary. The first one, second one, they were all right. They were bonfire, bro. Well, guys, all you gotta do, just chop that like button, you know. And why don't you share one of my videos? And also, guys, I just want to tell y'all something that is going to be a true blessing. Yesterday, I just got a comment down below that posted a video about 2021. This person, and I forgot her name though, but I'm gonna give you a shout out. But this person says some really a long paragraph telling about 2020 and all that kind of stuff what I just said, and she understand. She comment down that stuff, and I was like, wow. She appreciated it. She told me to don't give up, don't quit YouTube, you know. And I've been seeing my subscribers been going up and down and stuff like that. Oh, and I just was about to hit up to 46, and then when I looked back at my subscriber, it went down, and I was like, I won't give up, you know, all that kind of stuff, guys. And I'm trying to make it up to a lot of subscribers on my YouTube channel, guys. So, and I need your help. I really need your help to share one of my videos so I can get more subscribers, more views, and all that. And yeah, and I want to salute that person who commented down that video, that paragraph, and I'm gonna send her name right down here. Yeah, and I'm gonna send her YouTube channel there as well, because I looked at her YouTube channel as well. So thank you for supporting me and all that. Thank you for having confidence in me and stuff like that. I appreciate you, and yeah. So guys, make sure y'all you tap that like button, subscribe to my daily channel, and comment down what else scary animation videos or live action videos. Send me the link to it in the comments, and type in your name in the comments, and I'll give you a shout out if your video gets picked. Alright, and that's all I have. And until another, oh god, I'm too tall for this. Until another Spooky Scary Saturday.